Hey, what's up everybody? In this video I'm gonna share 3 things I really loved about the crafting league, and that also changed my perspective on the upcoming Season 9 in PD2. So the first thing I really loved about this crafting league was that we were able to buy the Uber materials from Anya. It really encouraged me to try and practice some of the more difficult fights, like the Declone and Redma fights, on a lot of different builds, also just because we were granted access to 2 reskill tokens from Akara for like 300k as well, right? So that incentivized me to practice the fights a lot on different characters, and actually got a little bit better, if I have to say so myself, on getting to know some of the mechanics on the Radma fight and the Declone fight. So that's really fun, and that's definitely gonna it has definitely encouraged me to try out some of these fights for Season 9 for sure. So looking really much forward to that. And then the second thing is just focusing a lot on crafting, right? In the first place, I knew that crafting has a lot of value for playthrough, like getting those FCR breakpoints and stuff like that on your gear, or whatever it may be. So I already knew that there's a lot of value in doing crafting in PD2. It's a really great system, but I still was actually surprised by one craft in particular, the hit power craft on amulets. So it provides attack rating on amulets actually, and it's just a perfect sapphire and a full rune. See here. So this is kind of a low roll actually, 160 attack rating, but you can see like it spawns with 2 sword skills actually. And I made this amulet doing the crafting league. You can see almost 400 attack rating and a lot of all resistance. It's like a mini metal grid, right? So I'm definitely gonna be utilizing this crafting recipe if I go melee character on the new season. It seems really strong to make a big attack rating with some res or other decent stats and skills, and maybe slamming CPF on there, right? That would be pretty cool. So definitely a craft I haven't really given much thought to before, but definitely a cool run, right? And I think especially with the new diamond craft, it's gonna be so much fun to do crafting in the regular season. Really looking forward to doing that. So that's great. And then the last thing I really loved about the Crafter League was the infusions. I have mentioned this before, and I've also actually made a feedback post in the PD2 Discord about this, that I really loved using the infusions for playthroughs. I know that the PD2 team have decided at this point to limit loot goblins and the infusions to maps, right? But I feel like there is still a lot of value in having these infusions being able to drop in some way in normal or nightmare difficulty, just because it's so good to get the key stats that you need, right? Like for example, let's try and buy this weapon, right? And do this is like a random drop. You can almost say, you know, the item levels is kind of high in terms of that, but let's just imagine and then do like a blood infusion and see. It's some pretty solid stats on here, right? Just a random roll, but yeah, it's definitely something you can utilize greatly in regular playthrough. It's like we can also buy maybe like a shield here. Let's buy a shield. Do the safety craft. Look at that, that's actually kind of sick. 220 paladin. But just getting that damage reduction is also really nice early on, right, for survivability for certain builds. So there's so much utility. You can also do like a caster craft to get breakpoints for your caster class, right? And yeah, just feel like it could make a lot more builds viable to do playthrough for, right? Usually when you get the runes and the relevant perfect gem to the recipe you want to do, you're almost done with hell anyway. So what I would love to see, and what I suggested, was that you maybe add the infusions to Hellforge. Really feel like dropping a few infusions from the Hellforge in addition to what you get already maybe is a really good way to implement this. Then it can't be like abused, like we've done a little bit in the crafting league with Zorks farming for loot goblins, right? So yeah, those were the 3 things I really loved the most about this this crafting league. Of course, it's been just a lot of fun doing a lot of different characters and trying out new content, or not new content, I guess. Just Uber bosses and stuff like that. But yeah, let me know down in comments if you played the crafting league, what you enjoyed the most from the crafting league, and if there's anything you would love to see implemented in season 9. Other than that, just want to say thank you for watching, and see you around. Bye.